Alright, we're gonna talk about Star Wars Outlaws again. Now, I know I shat all over this game in previous reaction videos, and there's gonna be a video on the main channel about this, and yeah, there are a lot of things that are wrong about this game. But there are a couple of things that are right. And the character, okay, she's starting to grow on me a little bit. So let's talk about the actress here, and let's listen a little bit to what the developers have to say about the character.
My name is Humberly Gonzalez, and I play Kay Vess in Star Wars Outlaws.
Oh, hello there.
Kay Vess is a thief. She's a scoundrel. She's really good at sneaking around. You know, she's charming and she'll like talk to you, but she's already taking all your things. She isn't perfect at it, but...
Now, that's important. That's important because, you know, nowadays, you know, we see a lot of those one-dimension, strong female characters, which, you know, they are perfect at everything. They're so good. They don't need training, and it's boring as hell. So I am glad to hear already from the get-go, she's not perfect. She's got a lot of things to learn. That's good. I want to see character development when I'm playing this game, right? I don't mind playing a female character as long as the character is good, as long as the character progresses, as long as the character learns and becomes better from their setbacks, from the mistakes that they're doing. It's okay to be vulnerable when you are starting out, because you should be, right? So I like what I'm hearing here. Plus, I like the pet also. It's very cute.
she always seems to get away with it.
Kay really finds herself in a bit of a jam. You know, she's got a bounty on her back and is trying to find work. That's when she starts to really realize, I kind of like this underworld business. I kind of like this world, and she's trying to thrive on it.
Now, this guy here looks a bit shady. It looks like the robot will be actually from him, a companion of him, and not her.
She has to survive because nobody else will save her unless it's her. The only person that she has is her companion, Nyx. They're not even human, but that is the closest thing she has to feeling a part of something in the world.
I also think that Nyx, in a lot of ways, is kind of an extension of Kay, both in gameplay
I really
sense
like the
and
little
story
companion,
sense,
little
you know? In game.
Yeah, it's really cute. It's gonna be a little useful
Play
sidekick
allows
here,
Kay to
like
do
a mini
things she
Chewbacca,
never
perhaps.
thought possible.
It looks like he's
And
sentient.
in the story, it's also a way for Kay to kind of sense when something's off, or see an opportunity, or that kind of thing. Really, they're
Oh, so they're going to be designing the little pet here as a visual cue to make us understand if something is positive or negative. That's
completely
interesting.
connected.
I love that relationship. I'm so excited for people to meet Nyx because they're gonna fall in love with him too.
I think that they really nailed the facial expression as well on the pet. Yeah, it's really, I like it.
Outlaws takes place right between the Empire's.
Yeah, Oscar, you got a very good point, and that's something I'll be talking about in the video on the main channel, which is coming out this weekend. It looks on rail, right? It's supposed to be open world, but it looks on, and that's bad. That's bad. But at the same time, I think that we're about a year away from release, so they still have time to make it work. But there are some pretty bad things. Check out my main channel. It's coming out really soon, and I'll be explaining more on that feeling.
Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, so it's the civil war between the rebellion.
Which, here they got it right. You can't go wrong with the original trilogy. Thank God they decided to use this period and not the High Republic or not the the sequel trilogy, right? No, thank you for using that period here. And that actually, it's an awesome period, you know, before Return of the Jedi, which is when the rebellion is at the strongest, and they've got, you know, all these vessels, all these technology, these ships available before the attack. That's great. I like that.
And the Empire, That has actually created this pocket of opportunity for syndicates and criminal organizations to rise up in that space. We've got the Pikes, we've got the Hutts, we've got a new syndicate that we've crafted for this game called
It looks like it looks like a mix of a Celestian and Garn at the same time.
the Shiga clan. And one of the phrases we always held on to was this notion of you live and die by your reputation. So it's really exciting for Kay and hope
So reputation really going to play a major role in this game
for players.
She's so fearless. You'll see her just go for it, and there's no stopping her, even when there's danger involved, even when there's fear underneath it.
So basically, she's crazy. Basically, that's what she means. She's crazy. It's not fearless. It's crazy or reckless.
Never let you see it. Not really.
For a scoundrel story, you know, you really have to ask yourself, when is enough enough? How far is Kay willing to go to land that big score?
That's important. How far is enough enough? And that's something that I hope they've learned from the past recent failures of Lucasfilm with their characters, which it's never enough with some of those characters, you know. So I'm glad that they're figuring this out. Looks like they
through
do.
the whole story. We worked with Lucasfilm every step.
Okay, not sure that's a good point though. We work with Lucasfilm. No, I hope please please work with Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau at Lucasfilm. These are the guys you want to be working with.
Of the way in crafting the story, and they were an invaluable partner in helping us create and craft this thing. They were really embracing us with open arms in terms of, hey, we want to focus on the underworld, we want to focus on an outlaw navigating through that space, but we're sort of there to help guide and point out, like, hey, here's an opportunity you might not have looked at, or there's a character you might want to consider. So really it was a partnership through and through.
I feel like this is one of the biggest, if not the biggest franchise of our lifetime. The themes, like everything, has just been a part of our world.
I mean, it is. It's a huge franchise. Unfortunately, it's been misdirected so badly recently that it doesn't have the hype and the aura that it used to have. And, you know, a game like this 10 years ago, oh my gosh, everybody would have been so hyped about this. I'm not so sure. I mean, there is some hype for this, but I'm not so sure it's that high. And as people are, I'm not sure people are as excited as they used to be for it. I'm not. I'll be totally honest with you. I'm not excited for it. I'm intrigued. I'll probably buy it out of curiosity and to try it for you guys on the channel, but I'm not excited. I'm excited for Starfield. I'm more of a wait and see approach.
For me and for the world of Star Wars, I know that people are gonna love this game, not just for how amazing the gameplay is, but like the story itself, to see a young girl become a woman and become an outlaw.
No. No, not excited about that. Sorry, girl.
What? Are you worried?
No.
Humberly's energy, her humor, her wit, all of that really has kind of helped inform the character. She has a way of jumping between that matinee action, high stakes tone to shifting to really intimate, really personal performances that make you connect to Kate.
Getting to bring my own heart and then mix it in with that confidence and her toughness.
Now, how did she? I hope that we are also going to find a way that she acquires her ship, right? Because in Star Wars, how do you get a ship like this? You know, is it cheap enough for you to buy? Do you upgrade it yourself? Did she win it in a game of cards? What were the stakes? I hope that we're going to be seeing that in the game as well. I hope that things are not going to be handed down to her. Oh, you are a female character. Take this. Oh, you are a female character. You should have that. No, I hope that she's going to earn what she gets, just like any other good character should. That's also one of the things that I'm afraid, because that's not something we've seen in Star Wars recently, unfortunately, with these type of characters. So I also hope that she is going to get proper character development treatment.
And her charm.
Something I'm
and
really
wit.
looking forward to.
It's
And
really fun.
that is not something that they're emphasizing so much in this video as well.
And it makes her very endearing, even though she's a very tough person.
You won't make it off to Shara alive. Maybe.
And yeah, it kind of feels like she was always meant to be Kay.
She doesn't seem, for me, she's crazy. She's not tough. She's crazy. She's not. You know, being tough being crazy does not make you tough. It just makes you crazy. You know, you got the Empire there. You know, this Imperial officer is requesting a bribe. You give her the bribe. You know, and this is like, oh, I'm going to refuse because I'm a tough character and I'm not afraid of. No, that's crazy. It's not the same. You know, you gotta have common sense. When I play those games, I usually am the common sense type of guy, and I'm glad that we are going to have also that choices matter in this game. I'm totally going to bribe the officer when I'm going to be facing this situation.
Informs it in every way.
I love bringing a character like this to life, and it's an honor, honestly, to be a part of this world. It's definitely a dream come true, and I'm still doing it. So literally like about to hop and do a scene right now. So it's all just exciting, and I feel now I'm really locked into the character. The team is amazing, and I feel very supported, and I'm happy that they found me because I feel like I was meant to play this role.
Okay, you know, it really looks like she does have sparkle in her eyes. I want to believe that she really is a Star Wars fan, and that she's really excited about it, because it does look like it. So you gotta have passionate people for working for these projects, and that's why this character is growing on me. At first, when I first I saw, I was like, yes, again, it's like another Rey, another Murray Sue, you know. But now I'm starting to be more of the, you know, let's wait and see. You know, let's wait and see. I think it's worth a shot, isn't she?
Make sure to catch me alongside with some developers and cast members at Comic-Con International this July in San Diego.
All right, so we're gonna know a little bit more in July as well. So we'll definitely be covering that on the channel too. Okay, do we have time for one more? Yes, we do.